Hello Aries, this is EJ with your mid-month January 2025 check-in. We have Ego, Three of Air, Unity, and the Emperor. So you are showing up in your reading here with the Emperor. But let's talk about Ego. And this talks about a false sense of entrapment, being overly focused on material things, negative or fear-based thought. So this could be like, fear and anxiety and doubt and all of those sort of things with the ego. The ego is also, again, like it indicate you could be focused on, security of material things or home, money, things in that nature. Doesn't have to be, but this also could be that, a refusal to face the truth or take personal responsibility for a situation. Okay, it could be addictions, it could be temptation, dependency, maybe debt. It could be so many different things. We're just going to have to go along with your reading to see exactly what Spirit is trying to tell you and why these cards are here. So the next card we have is the Three of Air. The Three of Air says great sadness, take time to heal, the need to forgive yourself or others. So maybe that is why we have this ego card here, right? Because maybe you're feeling convicted about something, right? And with that Three of Air, it could be like you feel lonely, or maybe there's been some, hurtful things that has come about, and that led to misunderstanding and loneliness and concerns. When it comes to, areas of your life, it could be, it's also a card of like forgiveness, right? And allowing the power to heal, to really heal you, and not to hold on to the energy of past disappointments or conflicts, or in a current situation. Because I feel that this is like, because it does say false entrapment, right? So I feel like that could be playing a part of why you're feeling maybe you have to be in a certain situation. We're definitely going to clarify it later in the reading, but let's go ahead and move on to Unity. And Unity talks about, it says traditional viewpoints or methods, spiritual organizations, seek out mentors or like-minded friends. Now, with Unity, it does talk about, again, maybe, like spiritual organizations, like a church or something like that, right? Experts, if you will, or needing to have faith, or maybe finding like a group situation where you share the same goal or the same things, right? Or might be experiencing the same experiences, as far as like maybe it's a recovery of some sort, or an abuse of some sort, or and you're needing to talk that out. So I feel like this isn't for all of you, but I feel like some of you are needing to go into like almost like therapy, right? And there's nothing wrong with that. It's you should do that. It allows you to see things better, and it allows you to release and heal. So I feel like there's something around your current situation, or maybe something from the previous, that's not allowing you to really move forward. It's like not allowing you to see things in a different light, because maybe again you feel convicted, you feel guilty, maybe you don't feel worthy, whatever it might be. This is about having faith, right? Having faith, and maybe finding some kind of expert to help you through this, and maybe search for the meaning of life, or your purpose, or it could be anything like that, right? But I feel like, for some of you, I just feel that with this being here, the Emperor showing up, it's definitely letting me know this is affecting you in your current situation. Maybe you feel like you need to be in a relationship, for instance, or stay in an abusive relationship or situation or job. Maybe you're not happy there, and you feel like this is the only thing I have. I can't let it go. And when we get into those type of situations, and we our doubt kicks in, and fear doesn't allow us to really seek excuse me. Excuse me, I had like a peanut stuck in my throat. Okay, so it doesn't allow you to see very clearly or plan, you know, to create a plan so that you can execute that plan, right? So that you can move into a better situation or move away from a current situation that just keeps you down. Now let's talk about the Emperor. This is Aries energy. This is you. This is organizations, logic, structure, and discipline, leadership. So I do feel discipline is in need here, and I do feel like the leadership, right? When I say leadership, I mean you controlling the direction that you go in. Be the leader of your success, right? Because I feel like you really want to have stability and like a solid ground here. And I feel like with this, if you have a plan and you're logical and practical about this plan and consistent and disciplined and moving forward with this plan, then I feel that you have the ability to do whatever you want. You have the ability to change your situation. Now, let's go ahead and clarify it with the regular tarot deck and see exactly what Spirit is trying to say, because I feel like for some of you, it's not just about, maybe being in an abusive relationship or situation or a manipulative situation, I should say. Maybe it's a financial thing, right? Maybe it's an addiction of some sort. And it could be anything. Addiction doesn't mean drugs, alcohol, and whatever else. It could be, you're addicted to eating, or you're addicted to shopping, it could be anything. So, maybe a person, maybe being so codependent on a person because that is what you have to do right now to get through life. It could be a whole lot of different things. But let's see, because I feel that there's something here that's not allowing you to be your full potential you. So let's go ahead and clarify. Spirit, Divine Universe, Holy Spirit, and Guardian Angels. Let's clarify this reading for the zodiac sign of Aries in January of 2025, please. Let's clarify about honesty and integrity for Aries mid-January, please. I feel like you do want to move out of this. I sense that, what I sense is that you have a bag and it's full with your things and you're ready to walk out the door. That's the vision that's coming to my mind. So I do feel like you want progress, and I feel like you do want to leave a situation that's just, you want better. You want better. All right, let's talk about the ego for Aries, Spirit. What is this ego all about for Aries? What is this ego about for Aries? We have the Hangman. So remember, this is about how it's almost like limiting, right? You're limiting things. The Hangman is about changing your perspective, letting go of that viewpoint that you have in your mind, or what you feel how you feel you think you need to see things, right? This is about changing your perspective, right? This is about seeing things in another way so that you can move on, so that you can move forward. And I feel that, again, I feel like there's something here that's keeping you in that situation that you're in because of how you're feeling. You might be feeling limited. You might be feeling like, this is all I have, right? This is all I have. So how can I move forward? Let me grab this card. It was upright and it's only one card. We are taking it, but I feel like you need to be enlightened through this situation. So, no wonder the Three of Air comes up, where it talks about you being in great sadness and you need time to heal through all of this, but we need to be enlightened through this so we can get through this situation, right? And take control of it with the Emperor. So this is making a lot of sense now. You have the Temperance here, Sagittarius energy. Maybe you're dealing with Sagittarius, but this is all about a time of balancing. It's a time of reconciling. It's a time of, finding a place where you can be grounded and allow the healing process to come through, right? I really do feel this is what this talks about. And I feel like, in order to solve a current situation, I feel like you need to use maybe past problem solving skills or experiences to help you solve this situation and allow you to move forward. I'm hoping it makes sense there, because those are the words Spirit gave me. Three of Air, please, for Aries. What is this Three of Air about? What is this healing about? Three of Air for Aries. Yes, see, you're definitely Six of Swords. I love that. Because I did see you with your bags. you know, with the luggage in your hand walking out the door. And the Six of Swords lets me know that you're definitely wanting to, you know, get on that boat and move out of there, and know that you have the support around you to do this with that Six of Swords, because I see you are moving away from something that you either physically or mentally feel trapped in, and I feel like you're going to move towards a time of healing. So if you've been in an unsettling situation, if you've been in a situation that just doesn't, you know, feel right, I see you moving away from that. So that's very, very good here. Now, what about this unity, please? Unity. This unity for Aries. Unity for Aries, please. What is this unity for Aries? Okay, we have the Star card. I love this Star card here. You know why? Because this tells me you're going to find that time. This is Aquarius energy. This tells me with the unity here, it tells me that you're going to find the time to create the balance and find hope and inspiration. Not only that, but to have faith. And this card talks about having faith, right? You know, seeking a spiritual organization or finding some kind of mentor or like-minded people that you might be, you know, that have gone through the same experiences, or that can keep you motivated, or I don't want to say motivated, maybe that's not the right word, but give you that energy that you need, that boost to move you in a new direction. I do feel like you are definitely guided here. You know, I do see a lot of guidance here, and I do feel like you are on the right path to get on this boat and move away from this. And I feel like, again, you are being very practical and logical about how you get there. And I feel like you acknowledge what needs to happen, but I do feel that you are, you know, it's time for you to focus on you and focus on your healing process and your forgiveness of not just to the other parties, but yourself. Forgive yourself, okay? And love yourself. Love on yourself, and that's going to help you get through this, okay? It's bringing you a lot of hope. It's bringing you a lot of faith, and I feel like that, you know, with these two cards, I do see you definitely being guided you away from this troubled situation, or the situation that's not beneficial for you. All right, let's talk about the Emperor, please. The Emperor, please. Let's talk about this Emperor for Aries. What is this Emperor about? Eight of Cups. Isn't that interesting? Look at that. Look at this. And I talked about you wanting to move away from something. And here it is. The Emperor is Aries. The Eight of Cups is you wanting to move towards something better, something different, right? You don't want to be in this situation any longer. You don't like to feel, you know, how you're feeling. You don't like to be treated and how you're being treated. But this is you wanting something better. You feel unappreciated. You feel like you're just in a rut, in a bad situation or job, you know, whatever it might be. I'm just going to say situation. And you can apply it to how it fits you if it fits, okay? Now, I do feel like this is you saying, I want to pursue a new path, a different path, a new direction, a new journey, a new life. I want progress. I want to overcome this because this isn't where I should be. This isn't me. And that's the first thing of leadership is acknowledgement, okay? And I see you doing that. And I feel like you definitely want to, I feel like you say that there's nothing more to say. There's nothing more to say and there's nothing more to resolve. You just want to move on. That's what I'm getting here. You just want to move on. Wow. This, yes, Death card. Scorpio energy. You definitely want change and transition. And I see that in your reading. I see that, you know, and you are going to go through this. So I'm really happy that you've acknowledged things and that you know what you need to do and that change needs to happen here. But I see that there's going to be some kind of change in your situation, in your environment for others of you. But I feel like you're saying there's nothing more to say. There's nothing more to say. That's what I keep hearing you say. Nothing more to say. Time for change. Time for me to move on. Time for me to progress forward and heal from this situation and improve my overall foundation and situation that you might be in. So Aries, let me know how this resonates. Thank you for being here. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe because there's like 10,000 plus of you that have not subscribed. I would love to take my channel to 100K. We've been on YouTube for 8 years, so thank you for helping me get there. And thank you for supporting my online business where I handmade, crochet, and embroider all the items myself. And until next time.